this for his birthday. This is an open letter to Travis and to anyone else that believes that they're too broken. You know what has two thumbs and wishes you a happy birthday? This guy. These words sit lifeless but carefully on a card that I've kept on my fridge for 2 years. They sit near everything you left out, exactly where you left them, waiting for you to pick it up again. I haven't been able to move anything you were the last to touch, as if doing so would push you away too much. I asked you to stay, although I initially only gave you 1 day. I just knew that you'd be safe. 3 days after 1 day turned to 3 weeks, you'd be gone, and shit, I wish that you'd stayed. I avoided my house to stay in bed for a week. How do you go from literally sitting on my couch to a hole in my heart, some twisted hide and seek? You trusted me to be there for you and to give you honesty. When I took you for lunch during active use, you cried on my shoulder and thanked me for seeing you as just Travis. I was only looking at you properly. I'm grateful to have known you and to have so many messages to read through. I'm thankful to be annoyed when I open my Netflix and the suggestions all belong to you. I keep waiting for your name on my phone. You said you'd call me back, or I'm okay, just one more time. I'd give many things for you to beg me to stay in my basement. I'd still say no, but you'd again understand without resentment. We sat on my couch and I told you that if you died, a part of me would go with you. You answered me you wouldn't, but I knew that you shouldn't. I've since come to realize that, yes, a piece of me went with you, but a piece of you lives in me too. The last message that I received from you said it will never happen again. I said I couldn't let you stay a second time. Your life and the time that I knew you taught me to have hope. You never lost yours, no matter how many times you lost it all to the dope. You never stopped dreaming, careers, kids, a future to believe in. I keep learning over and over again that life doesn't give a shit how far we've come or how we feel. You had every reason not to heal, but that just wasn't your deal. Through you, I learned to love someone during active addiction. I learned how to stand next to you and remind you that you mattered without enabling your substance use. If the opposite of addiction is connection, is it fear that causes people, friends, families, and support people to disconnect so quickly? Substance use is self-loveless and isolating for most, and drugs breed shame. We're all so accustomed to saying, reach out if you need anything, without offering safety and understanding. When Travis shared his story at Ashes to Rubies, he said, the best thing I can give someone is my time, because time is priceless and you can never get it back. Time is as simple as a text to say I love you or I'm thinking about you. Time is a coffee or a cigarette. Time is giving 5 minutes to give space for someone to be heard, and time is priceless. Travis also shared that the most important thing is community and people that are genuinely interested in his life. That life is tough, but when you have community, it makes it easier. The least we can do is remind people that they matter. One of the first things I said was that I hope he knew how loved he was and still is. Substance use, the opiate crisis, and a pandemic is a lethal combination. It's not a question of if, it's when, and I'm so fortunate to have been a part of your community. I chose to stand next to you and people in similar battles because he was always and will always be just Travis to me. Forever my manual driving instructor, the best backyard barbecuer, my ice cream buddy. You were worth everything that you thought you weren't. You know what has two thumbs and wishes you a happy birthday? Love always, Hannah.